Hi, I'm Kate Heffernan and welcome to YogaUOnline. And this tutorial is on Parshva-Bakasana. And you can have one block handy. We're going to start with the block, actually. Block about center of the mat and the lowest height, and you're going to prop yourself up onto the block, feet on the block. Now, this little extra height will help us get our knee higher to our armpit, which is usually the hard part when we're getting into arm balancing. So you'll prop yourself up, balls of the feet on the block, your heels are lifted. Now from here, I'm going to ask you to grab a hold of your right outer thigh and take your left elbow and cross it to your right knee. You're going to wriggle the elbow as far down towards the floor as physically possible. So you can see that I'm actually trying to get my outer upper arm, my shoulder area, against my outer knee. Now, fingertips to the floor, hands to the floor, and notice that I've turned my fingers in the same direction as my toes. I'm going to try to pull my knees back together so they're more or less parallel, meaning one knee not sticking out. Now my right hand, will come off to the side. Woo! Shoulder width distance. And then you'll inhale, lift high to the balls of the feet. Squeeze the elbows in, squeeze the knees in, pull the chest between your upper arms, and then lift. Squeeze the knees back to the midline, pull your heels towards your bum, and chest is between your upper arms, elbows bend like they do in Chaturanga. You'll breathe and hold for 2. And then on 1, the feet usually leave the block, so you'll come back to the floor, and then you can prop yourself back up again, feet on your block. So in arm balancing, really think about Chaturanga as your gateway pose, and you'll want to have your whatever's balancing on your arms above your elbow. That's how you find lift. So again, you're going to grab your left thigh with your left hand, bring your right elbow across, and really try to drop your right shoulder as close to your left outer knee as possible. Your right hand will stack quite close to your left pinky toe. Fingertips in the same direction as your toes. Bring your left hand wide. Lift high to the balls of your feet, squeezing your knees parallel. Bend your elbows, pull your chest to the midline, and then feet lift up. Try to pull your knees together. Squeeze your heels back and in towards your bum. Push the floor away. Grab the floor with your fingertips. Pull your chest forward for 3, 2, and 1. Feet back to the floor. So the block can help to get your knees higher than your elbows, but if it's happening already, or if your arms can't find the floor when you're on the block, you'll get rid of it. And then you'll come in from the pose, from chair pose. Big toes touching, heels apart. Bend your knees. Hands to heart center. Cross elbow to knee. And then lift high to the balls of your feet. You still want your heels lifted. You'll bend and bend your knees. And again, wriggle your left armpit closer to your right knee. Firm the knees back together. Hands shoulder width, but facing the same direction as your toes. Bum up, knees together. Bend your elbows. And try to squeeze your heels in. Chest down to the midline. Chaturanga your arms. Pull your chest forward, and I'm grabbing the floor with my fingertips here for 3, 2. Feet back to the floor. Same work, second side. Inhale up. Hands to heart. Twist. Turn open. High to the balls of your feet. Bend your knees. Get your right armpit as close to your left knee as possible. But notice how much the right knee swings open. Pull that right knee back in. Separate your hands shoulder width. Pull your knees back together. Bend your elbows, chest between your upper arms. And then feet up towards your heels. Breathe for 3, 2, and 1. And come on out. Take a moment, sit back on your heels. Let your breath settle. And thank you for joining me for this tutorial on Parshva Bakasana. Have fun. Namaste.